Well, hello, it's Robert Heffernan with EndoTech. This is Blockchain Vitals, and it's our weekly edition. The week has rolled, my friends. Good morning in Asia, as it's already Monday morning in Asia. And very important to know what that weekly fractal looks like, where these levels have shifted to, especially in the standard deviation modeling. I am an endotechnician firmly in the matrix when trading cryptos, pretty much trading anything now. Please follow us on Twitter at EndoTech_IO and at HFR from the floor. Please follow us on social and engage. I would love to answer questions. Anything you want to fire my way, I am ready, willing, and able to give an opinion. Anyway, let's do the rounds. Excuse me. Doing the rounds, my chance to talk about a headline maybe I saw or a tweet or something in the crypto sphere that has my attention and is getting me thinking. And these are two headlines, and I believe this is from Bitcoin Manager, btcmanager.com. Trending stories. And for me, I just wanted to touch on this because the landscape is in flux as far as regulation, adoption, and things like that. And first Bitcoin ATM in Dubai removed shortly after installation. And the next one, Mexico's central bank proposed crypto regulations could suffocate the economy, the crypto economy. You have these two headlines pointing to the fact that not everybody is all in on the evolution of crypto. And then you got the story out of Ireland today talking about how Brexit and Ireland and the UK in particular could be an incredible use case scenario on how hard borders really aren't very necessary in a blockchain crypto world. And things that can evolve in this space with Brexit really, I think, is going to be interesting. Just like, and my heart goes out to the people in Venezuela, but it has been an incredible use case scenario for monetary systems other than those that are perpetuated by a central government and a failing central government at that. Anyway, I just noticed, these two or three headlines that kind of paint the picture. And I'll go back to what I was talking about, I believe, in a previous segment. A great op-ed that I read talking about how many systems that have evolved over the past 100 years, especially, rely on information scarcity to be successful. So consumer goods, branding, all about consumer information scarcity. If you don't have information, you put your trust in a brand because that's the best you can do. Well, with free-flowing information, major branding or brand affiliation is not nearly as important. There's a lot of flux in society right now around this. You're seeing big retailers, people losing market share left and right. Warren Buffett talked about Kraft and its inability to grow market share. It can't grow its brand. How can it grow its brand when they no longer have a corner on the market as far as information and branding is concerned? It's the same thing in politics and in education. And I also think that this is such an intriguing reason why blockchain is so powerful, because there is no information scarcity. All the information's on the blockchain. It's available. It's immutable. You can check it. It doesn't go away. You can't change the facts. And the application of this information now information abundance that the blockchain provides is going to be transformative in an incredible amount of ways. So very, very interesting to think about. Bottom line, we're going to take the vitals right now because, well, let's just do that. Let's take the vitals. Taking the vitals, my chance to talk about the actual price discovery, the price action, and that blockchain vitals sheet, giving you a quick snapshot of the relative health or sickness of any crypto that we cover. This week, I'm covering one of my favorites, Zcash. I own it. I like it. I like the use case. I like the story. And for me, though, the real story is just the price discovery. You know, information scarcity is particularly pertinent in fundamental analysis of these things. And not only is the information scarce, but the nature of this ecosystem is that it's evolving, and it's very hard to keep ahead of all that is going on with all of these coins. But there is one thing that you can always rely on, all right? And that's price discovery. And that all information available is reflected in the price. It has to be, because if somebody has information that they want to take an opinion or a bet on or ownership stake in, they do that by buying or selling a token, an asset, a commodity. All the information is held right there in the price, and the last price, by the way. What's last? I have always said this, you know, I believe in what have you done for me lately. Where do things close? Where do they close on the week? So let's talk Zcash here right now. Zcash trading, trading 57.55 last at Bitfinex Zcash. 57.55. Now on the daily fractal, completely outperforming the standard deviation pivot modeling. Only thing there, it's still in the middle of its value range. So we got to fractal out. We got to go out to the weekly. And the monthly then. If you're outperforming on a daily basis, that's what you do. You fractal out. So Zcash on the weekly, toying with up momentum. Now here's a perfect example. Toyed with up momentum last week, actually got above that up momentum level. And this week it comes in at 58.49, so within striking distance. But the fact is they had a nice run in Zcash last week, but they finished about middle of the range. They couldn't finish on their highs, and had they finished on their highs, it would have really changed the what this weekly looks like as far as the potentiality in the standard deviation modeling. So it's you know, I'm long Zcash. I need to see them finish strong on the week, right? You need to finish near your highs to really impact potentiality, slope, and those things that we look for continued health in an asset on that weekly fractal. Not all lost, though. Like I said, 58.49, up momentum on the weekly. On a pullback, that weekly average is 53.37, and then room out to 68.73 is the up momentum collar in Zcash on the weekly. And another important level then, giving us room here on the weekly, because the monthly lower momentum level in Zcash is 65.25. And we only got another week left in March. We will be rolling to April. Next Sunday night, I will be talking that monthly roll, the monthly fractal, because that's how you build a longer-term view of these things, right? You fractal out daily, weekly, monthly, things that have more price discovery with them, semi-annual or quarterly or annual charts. Believe me, you got to look at it all, and that's what we do. All right, listen, I'm going to say goodbye to the YouTube crowd and cover the rest of the Blockchain Vitals sheet here on the weekly. Please subscribe at EndoTech.io, and you will get all of the actionable trading information this segment provides. But you need to be a subscriber in order to get it. So see you later, YouTube.